Hello. Oh, I've got 8 people already. Hello. I'd like to come on a bit earlier. Hopefully the broadband will hold out today. So yeah, not going to say too much because we've got 6 minutes left, so we'll wait for people to come in. I don't know who's trying to ring me. I'm going to and it's a lovely song, isn't it? And again, I'm going to be using the backing. I'm going to record the backing tracks into GarageBand, so we've got something to sing along with. And then also, I'm going to be then also I'm going to be recording a yoga class, so that'll be up today, and then also trying a Zoom out. But I'll talk more about that when I'm ready to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right, yeah. And yesterday, what was funny is I wore my headphones, and I didn't need to at all. I think it just made me look more important because I've got headphones on, but I don't need headphones for this. I will use them for Zoom, but I'll describe more about that. So anybody who's joining in, I hope you're all well and surviving. You can chat along in this little panel here. So let me see if I can say something. Hello everyone. Hello. Oh. Participants. Only me in there so far. Hang in. Cop out chat. Oh. Hey. Hello Ursula and hello Anita. Lovely to have you along. Oh, I won't type it. And hi, Peter, and I'm assuming Carol. I think we're in the best place this morning. My husband's still going to work. He runs a shop. I don't really ever really talk about that really. It's a bit boring, but he runs a furniture and fireplace shop. So he's currently in the process of closing it all down. It's been open since, I think, 98, 99. But obviously we're just, yeah, it's going. So he's gone in today and he's phoned me and said that the traffic around that is absolutely, he said, I've just never seen anything like it, worse than ever, even with Christmas. So I think we're best inside. I think I've got enough food for about a week or two, depending on how much Sam eats. That's all you hear in our house. Sam, no, don't need it. So anyway, I will get started. I will get started in a minute. I'm just waiting for people to come in. So yeah, and I've got some exciting news about Zoom, it's called. Hi Marion, hope you're well. Hope you're all well. What a crazy situation this is. I can't, yeah, just can't get my head around it, as I'm sure you're all the same. It's I've got all my children are at home now. I took the decision to take Rowan out last week. So he came out, he finished on Friday. Isabel did 2 days just to catch up on some of her A-level work. So she's in year 12, so she's in year 12. So she's not impacted by exams, but still really upsetting for her because she got mocks and that's what sets your UCAS grades up. And then Sam, Sam, just bless Sam. He went and did his trumpet cornet grade on Tuesday. And then Isabel's school. Hi Jerry, you all right? I'm glad you can chat today. Well done. Isabel's school messaged and said that if we've got vulnerable people in the house that we should consider not sending children to school. And Richard, well, still going to work, but in a very limited capacity, not really mixing with people. He's got asthma. And so Sam, to be fair. So we just said, we'll just take them all out. So, yeah. So Sam was quite good yesterday. He did a little bit of English, wrote about the rainforest, and then he did a little bit of computing, but mostly he did a lot of PlayStation. But next week I'll get on top of that. I'm going to set some timetables up. Right, that's enough of me waffling because you don't want to hear it, do you? There's 14 people here. Other people might join as we go through. So I'm going to get us warmed up today because I keep forgetting that bit. But first of all, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen with the rest of the day. So I'm looking at an app called Zoom. So I know Ursula's been using it. It seems to be the best sort of platform, really, for a two-way conversation. So I'm going to put links up into WhatsApp, Facebook, and on my website, so you can try and download. It's free. You do have to sign up. If you can't download it, you can still watch it in a similar way to what we're doing here. So if you do struggle with it, then just wait for me to send a link, and you should be able to click into it then. And on top of that, which is why I think it's really good, is that for some of my choir members who aren't on the internet, you know, not everybody is, are they? There's an option for them to be able to phone in. So you phone the number on your phone, then you add in a meeting code and a hash, and then you can listen to it like that. So I'm going to set that up. Do you know what? I'm just going to say I'm going to do it at 4 o'clock today. So as soon as I've done this, I'll start putting up links. I've got instructions, and we'll go from there. See how successful that is. But hiya, Martin, you're right. I don't know if you're in the church office or not, but lovely to see you. So I'm going to set that. So I'll put all the links up for Zoom, and then at 4 o'clock, I'm going to do a trial with that. But if that's a bit scary and you're a bit like, no, hiya, Zenga, I will still be doing these as well. The best thing to do is just give me feedback. I had some really valuable feedback yesterday. It's really appreciated. So just let me know what is working and what is not. I'm also going to record a yoga class today. I'm going to put that up into my Patreon account just because it protects my content. So if you are interested in maybe coming into that, then I'll put links up for Patreon. It's only £5 a month. And I really appreciate anybody who's signing up for it. No membership fee, you can cancel it at any time. But it's a really lovely little platform, actually. And I can see that it could really grow as people join in with that. So that's Patreon. And that's all I have to say, I think. So this is keeping me busy. I'm enjoying it, to be honest. It's the best way to go, really, isn't it? And just, you know, plod on and make the best of it. So I'm going to get us warmed up. So I'm going to assume that we're sitting. So what I want you to do is just want you to have a fidget round into your chair. Make sure you're nice and settled. And feet just nice and softly either on the ground. My computer chair's a bit high, so it's just my toes. But we'll sort of get a sense of being really rooted down. I'm going to take a really nice breath in. And come out on a sigh. Higher forward and again for me. And down. And once more. And then we really want our, I don't like to use the word, but we want our buttocks really level. We don't want to be sort of slanting over to one side or another. And we certainly don't want to be slouching. Have you seen these holes? This is Sam knitted. I'm going to put a blanket on it next time. Looks like poverty alley, as my mum would say. Look at that. Oh, anyway. So we want to be nice and settled, grounded down. And then what I want you to do is I want you to put some height into your spine. I want you to imagine that you're being pulled up from the top of your head and down on a lovely, and again for me. Lovely, and once more. Lovely. So we want to get that little bit height, but we want to take the tension out. And we want a really good roll of the shoulders. Bring them round, nice and softened up. Oh gosh, that's amazing coming forward, isn't it? Wow. I've sent that on hunched up over keyboard. So yeah, it's nice to get it back. So we're on a real sort of opening up here. Lovely. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do cat-cow. So that's not familiar to those who haven't been doing my yoga classes, but cat-cow, it's a way of moving the spine, and we can do it even when we're sitting down. It gives us a bit of movement. So I'm just going to move to the side. So basically, as we breathe in, our belly button is coming out, and we're opening up to the ceiling. So we're going to do this. We're going to take a breath in. And then on the breath out, our belly button comes back towards our spine and we fold down. And I find it nice to put my hands on my knees to do that. It gives me a bit of security. So let's take a breath in. And up, open the shoulders. And down. So I'm going to come back to the front. Take a breath in. Throw them back. And down. And another breath in. And back down. Lovely. And as we open up to the ceiling, we're going to give it a really big smile. Lovely. And back down. Excellent. And once more. And back down. Lovely. So we're going to roll those shoulders. I'm going to take a breath into the left side. You can't see, you notice they're lefts and rights because we're all at our own little place. But I'm going to go for my left, which will look like your right. Oh, who knows? Let's take a breath in. That's the middle on the... And a breath in over the right. That's the middle. Then we're going to do a bit of a chin. Honestly, could I look more attractive? Lovely. I'm going to do a lovely, and again for me. Lovely, and then on a and then on a then on the lovely, and I'm going to do a little bit for me. Lovely. So nice soft shoulders. Nice bit of height in the spine, quite straight. We want the shoulders to be away. And we're going to look at doing We Shall Sing. So it's a really good one because we're all going to sing together to start with, aren't we? So we're just going to ooh it to start with. Brilliant. So we're going to put the words into that. I'm going to type them into the chat box. I know you know them, but it's just in case people, I don't know who's on, you see. So we shall sing only, oh gosh, only in love. We shall walk only in peace. So we're going to do that again, but with the words. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. Is that okay? So I'm going to record that now into my iPad, and then we can keep that going. So for those on that low part, well, for everybody to start with, and then we'll peel off with the different parts. So we shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only in love. We shall once more. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. Into ooh, 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 ooh. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. Brilliant. So that's the low part, all sorted. So what I'd say when you're sitting at home doing these parts is normally I would teach the low part and then you can sit and have a chat while we do the next part. But feel free to join in all the other parts. You might find that when we come back, you might have moved around. Martin may end up in the Sopranos. Who knows? And I have to say, that's what's really pushing me through all of this, because while it's glorious to sing together every week, imagine how wonderful it's going to be when we finally all get back into that room together. It's going to be magical, isn't it? It really is going to be magical. I might just do one great big rehearsal before we even start back. I might just say, let's all just go to St. Martin's, because it's a big room and it's lovely and they're lovely there, and say, just come, just sing. Anyway, I'm waffling. You know what I'm like. So we're going to do the low lady part, I call it, but if you're joining me and don't normally sing with my group, this is the tenor part. So the low part. We shall, low ladies, sing only love, walk only peace, sing only love, walk only peace, sing only love, walk only peace. We'll do it once more. Sing only love, walk only peace. Is that okay? So I'm going to record that now over the top of the low part. So we're going to set the low part off first, so you can join in with that if you normally do, and then we'll put the low part on top of that. So let's get this going. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only love. We shall walk only peace. Once more. We shall sing only love. We shall walk only peace. Ooh, 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 we shall sing only love. We shall walk only peace. Brilliant. She said it. Brilliant. So that's a low lady part over the low lady tenor, over the bass, and the part that we all start on, and then becomes the sort of bass part. So we're going to do the middle part now, and I love all the words, but these I think these are just lovely. So for the middle part, or altos, we are love and we are peace, baby. So I'm putting those up. I don't know if these are helpful. Please sort of comment along if you can. Hopefully, I think it's still working. I can still see that there's 26 people, so I don't think I'm speaking to an empty room. Oh, anyway, I'm having fun, whatever. And it'll all get uploaded later, so you can pretend that you're joining in with me live later on. So there we go. Right. So I'm now going to put the middle part over the top. So we are love, we are peace. So that part goes. We are love. We are peace. We are love. We are peace. We're going to do it again. We are love. We are peace. Let's do one more. We are love. We are peace. Gorgeous. So we're going to stick that over the top now. So we can all join in from here. So you can start with singing with the lows. See how you go. So off we go. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. Once more. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only love. We shall walk only in peace. Brilliant. So that's that little bit put in there. So that's the middle part, and we've got the tenor part, and we've got the middle part. Probably should have recorded it for a little bit longer. Might do that in a minute, to be honest. We'll put the high part in, and then we'll build it all up together again, and we'll just do more of it, if that's all right. Right, so I love the fact that I put the words up into the chat, if you can see them, for the tenor part, and still got the words wrong. Honestly, what am I like? Anyway, so highs, soprano part. Sing a song of praise to the beauty. Sing a song of praise to the earth. So that's the high lines. So it's very early for me to be singing this time. That what I probably would consider more substantial warm up. So we'll give it a go. So sing a song of praise to the beauty. Sing a song of praise to the earth. Sing a song of praise to the beauty. Sing a song of praise to the earth. Is that okay? Should we do it once more? Yeah. So sing a song of praise to the beauty. Sing a song of praise to the earth. Sing a song of praise to the beauty. Sing a song of praise to the earth. Brilliant. Now what I'm going to do, because I didn't record it for long, I'm going to find on the loop station. I say loop station. It's my iPad with GarageBand on. I haven't done it for long enough. So what I'm going to do, highs, I'm going to bring you in after the tenor part. So you're going to come in at the same part as the middle for now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it all again. Just going to record the sections again. And I hope that's okay. So we get more of the levels. So we're going to do this now, and then we're going to go back to the start and do all the parts one by one. I hope that works. Right. So sing the song of praise. So we're going to come in after the tenor parts have sung We Shall Sing Only in Love. Right. What am I doing? Yes, this is what I'm doing. Enjoy.
We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. One more. We shall sing a song of praise to the beauty. Sing a song of praise to the earth. Sing a song of praise to the beauty. Sing a song of praise to the earth.
Right. So that worked quite well, didn't it? It hasn't the sound hasn't gone too badly on that, I don't think. So, right, well done everybody. So we've done all the parts, we've got all the words, and yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete all those tracks off my GarageBand, and then we're going to record it all up again. So I will sing. So to start off with, I'll only sing the low part because that's what's being recorded. But if you want to bring your parts in over the top, obviously you're at home, so go for it. So I'm going to layer it all up again, and then we'll have one long sing at the end. I don't think I'm making any sense, am I? I don't make much sense in rehearsals, they really do, I? So that's the difference here. So low part. Let me work out how many times we're going to do it. So low part, we're going to sing it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then a no, and then twice more. So 8 altogether. Did you see the cogs working then? Oh, man. Right. Anyway, so let's go for the low part. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. Ooh, 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 we shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. Yay! So we're going to go again. I tell you, this whole thing has made me realise how often I touch my face. I I'm in the house, so I've washed. I even bleached door handles yesterday. My husband said, the world's gone mad. You're cleaning the door handles. Anyway, nothing like a bit of paranoia. Right, so we're going to put the middle part in there. Not the middle part, low lady part. And I did put the right words, didn't I? Anyway, right, so let's go for Sing Only Love. So we'll all sing together first time with the low part, then we'll put the tenor part in, low lady part in.
We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall
Sing only love, walk only peace. Sing only love, walk only peace. Sing only love, walk only peace. Sing only love, walk only peace.
We shall
Sing only love, walk only peace. Right, let's put the middle part in, people. So I'm just messing with the levels on my GarageBand because, oh, it's boring to tell you, but yeah. So just trying out something new. Right, so middle part, last little bit of recording to this. We are love, we are peace. So off we go. Enjoy.
We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall
We are love. We are peace. 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 It's lovely. It's a joy to see all the numbers up there and so many people are watching in. And I hope you're enjoying it. Here's my little Sam. Just got a little bit more to do, darling. All right. You're just enjoying this mood? Yeah. Is it nice? Yeah. Right. So, we're going to put the high part in now. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to bring you in at the normal time now. So if you're singing on the highs, you can sing the bass part. Or to be honest, you can stick it in from the start if you want, but I'll record it and sing with the video as we normally do. So enjoy, everybody. I actually think this is where it's better. So sort of doing a raw recording just to teach the parts over and then putting this together. But as I say, any feedback, please let me know. And as I say, keep an eye on the website, Facebook, WhatsApp, everywhere to look for links and information about the Zoom. You can use it as a standalone app, or I think you can come in through a browser as well, or you can always call in as well. So we'll see how we go. Right, anyway. So, what are you doing, Sam? Do you want to come and sit on my lap? Yeah? Okay, come sit here. Right. So, right, enjoy, everybody. Right. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only in love. We shall walk only in peace. We shall sing only in love. We are at peace. Sing a song of praise to the beauty. Sing a song of praise to the earth. Sing a song of praise to the beauty. Sing a song of praise to the earth. Ooh. Sing a song of praise to the beauty. Sing a song of praise to the earth. Well done, everybody. What I'm going to do with that recording, because I think that's fairly clear, is I'm going to download that as an MP3 and then I'll pop that into my Patreon page as well. So anybody who's on Patreon, you can have a listen to that. It'll be a bit rough. I think my chair's kicking a bit and Sam's shuffling his feet. But if you want to have a sing along with that, and again, give me feedback. So I think that's me done on here for today. I don't know if anybody can chat. Let me just see if I can. I don't know. Oh, I can see people. There we go. Oh, sorry, I couldn't see any of that. So you're all chatting to me and I couldn't see it. Oh, that's so lovely. Great faces, Sam. I know, I think he's a bit, he keeps, every time I do a Zoom call, he comes in and goes, whoa, what's going on? It's just so new, isn't it? So, yeah, so I'll just thank you. Loads of people here as well. So spread it amongst your friends as well. I'm more than aware that people are at home, and if they want to do, so if they want to just listen really, and do that because that's too noisy. And just join in really. I know Marty mentioned Gareth Malone. I haven't seen. There are lots of virtual choirs coming up, which are using the same technology that I'm going to trial today. But obviously, keep singing, go to whatever. The one I'd recommend is James Sills. He's a natural voice, and he did the Sofa Singers. So sofasingers.net. I have to say, I'm going to be a bit grumpy about Gareth Malone. What people are not really talking about is the fact that the creative industries, a lot of us work like I do, pay as you go, you know, in gig economy, and there's just so many people, just income just gone. And I just sort of think he's got such a lot of clout that while I accept that it's really important to do all of this and I'm supportive of that, I wish he was being a little bit more vocal about the issues that the sort of creative industry are hitting. Anyway, yes, Sofa Singers have a session at 7:30 tonight. That's using Zoom as well. So what I'll do, I'm sorry if I'm waffling. If you look at, Facebook, WhatsApp, my website, I'm going to put all the links up, and I've got some really clear instructions about Zoom. So if you want to try it with me at 4 o'clock, and then if I say there's this sofasingers.net with this James Sills, he's not. I stopped him for a little bit of it. He's using a guitar, but people sing along at home. But yeah, he's a great fella. He's in the Spooky Men, and he's a natural voice, lovely fella. Has written a book. I mean, like, of course he's written a book. So anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm really glad you all enjoyed that. Honestly, please, please, please message any feedback to me, because I just want to make it as good as I possibly can. And you know, I think we're going to have Sam. They're all saying they love you in the background. I talk about you a lot, don't I, at Foyers? So he's been really good. He really is. He's been a really good boy, aren't you? Bless you. So yes. So thank you so much. And I will be on again tomorrow, but I'll see how the Zoom goes as to whether I flick between Zoom and this and see how it goes. Anyway, lots of love to you all. Have a lovely day, and keep an eye out. Oh, and oh God, honestly, another thing I was thinking was, because really I have nowhere else to be or go, is that I can sort of set up a timetable of bits and bobs through the day, through the week. So that might be what I start looking at. Feedback about that. Just keep chatting to me. Anyway, thank you so much. And I will see you all anon. Is that the right phrase? But yeah, keep an eye. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Bye. Do you want to say bye, Sam?
Bye.
Bye. Come here. Can I say bye properly?
Bye.
Bye, voices and twiners. Bye-bye. There we go. End.